2.6 magnitude aftershock reported in New Jersey weeks after larger earthquake. A 2.6 magnitude aftershock was reported in New Jersey weeks after a larger earthquake shook the region, causing concern among residents and officials. The aftershock, which occurred on Tuesday morning, was felt by many in the area and served as a reminder of the seismic activity that had recently occurred. The larger earthquake, which had a magnitude of 3.4, struck the region several weeks prior, and was the strongest earthquake to hit New Jersey in recent years. The quake, which occurred on a Sunday evening, caused minor damage to some buildings and infrastructure, but thankfully no injuries were reported. Following the initial earthquake, residents and officials were on high alert for potential aftershocks, as is common after a seismic event. Aftershocks are smaller earthquakes that occur in the same area as the initial quake and can continue for days, weeks, or even months after the main event. These aftershocks are caused by the shifting of tectonic plates and can vary in intensity. The 2.6 magnitude aftershock that occurred on Tuesday morning was a stark reminder of the seismic activity that had recently affected the region. While the aftershock was relatively minor and did not cause any damage, it served as a wake-up call for residents and officials to remain vigilant and prepared for any future seismic activity. Earthquakes are not a common occurrence in New Jersey, as the state is not located near any major fault lines. However, earthquakes can still occur in the region due to the presence of smaller faults and the underlying geology of the area. The recent seismic activity in New Jersey has raised awareness about the potential for earthquakes in the region and the importance of being prepared for such events. In the wake of the recent earthquakes, officials have been working to assess the damage and ensure that buildings and infrastructure are safe. Engineers have been inspecting buildings for any signs of damage, and residents have been urged to report any structural issues to local authorities. Additionally, emergency response teams have been conducting drills and training exercises to prepare for any future seismic events. The recent earthquakes in New Jersey have also sparked conversations about the need for better earthquake preparedness in the region. While earthquakes are not as common in New Jersey as they are in other parts of the country, the recent seismic activity serves as a reminder that the region is not immune to such events. It is important for residents and officials to be educated about earthquakes and to have a plan in place in case of a seismic event. One of the key components of earthquake preparedness is having an emergency kit stocked with essential supplies, such as food, water, first aid supplies, and flashlights. Residents should also have a communication plan in place to stay in touch with family members and loved ones in the event of an earthquake. Additionally, it is important for residents to secure heavy furniture and appliances to prevent them from falling during an earthquake. Overall, the recent earthquakes in New Jersey have highlighted the importance of being prepared for seismic events, even in regions that are not typically known for earthquakes. While the recent aftershock was relatively minor, it serves as a reminder that seismic activity can occur at any time, and that residents and officials must be ready to respond. By taking steps to educate themselves and prepare for earthquakes, residents can help ensure their safety and the safety of their communities in the event of a seismic event.